A Single Letter to a Medical Journal, 1968, 5. Paragraphs that would haunt one cuisine for 50 years. It named one ingredient, and it changed the way America ate dinner. Monosodium glutamate, MSG. For 50 years, this white powder was the official villain of dinner. Headaches, numbness, racing hearts, all reported after eating Chinese food. But the science behind that famous letter was, in truth, almost nothing. And the man who claimed to write it, he said he was joking. A chemist named Kikunae Ikeda is sitting down to eat his wife's soup. He notices something strange about the dashi, the simple broth made from kelp. It tastes savory in a way he cannot quite name or place. Not salty, not sour, not sweet, not bitter. Something else entirely. A fifth taste hiding in plain sight on his tongue. Kikunae Ikeda, professor of chemistry, he named this taste umami, Japanese for deliciousness. Back in his lab, Ikeda boiled down sheets of kombu kelp for weeks on end. From 38 kilograms of kelp, he isolated a single crystal, glutamic acid. Glutamate, the molecule responsible for the savory depth in meat, broth, cheese, and ripe tomatoes. By 1909, Ikeda was selling his discovery as Ajinomoto, the essence of taste. Within decades, MSG spread across Asia, then quietly into kitchens around the world. By the 1960s, it was in American soups, snacks, and shakers on every diner table. April 4, 1968, the New England Journal of Medicine, page 796. The author was listed as Robert Ho Man Kwok, a doctor working in Maryland. He described numbness in the neck, weakness in the arms, and heart palpitations after Chinese meals. He blamed MSG, or soy sauce, or cooking wine, or possibly the salt, he wasn't sure. But the journal editors gave it a name, Chinese Restaurant Syndrome. That single phrase exploded across American newspapers within weeks. Suddenly, everyone knew someone who said they reacted badly to MSG. Doctors filed case reports. Restaurants in Chinatowns posted no MSG signs in their windows. Then a 1969 study by neuroscientist John Olney seemed to seal the case. Olney injected massive doses of MSG directly under the skin of newborn mice. Their tiny brains showed visible lesions. The press absolutely went wild. The doses were thousands of times higher than any human meal could ever deliver. Nobody mentioned that human adults weren't newborn mice receiving injections. Meanwhile, studies on actual humans eating MSG found no consistent reaction at all. Double-blind trials, neither doctor nor patient knowing what was served, showed nothing. In 1995, an FDA-commissioned review by Raiten and colleagues found no consistent link to symptoms. Even people who insisted they were sensitive often failed to identify MSG in blind tests. John Olney, whose mouse study became the scientific anchor for 50 years of fear. Glutamate, the same molecule, sits naturally in tomatoes, parmesan, mushrooms, and breast milk. Gram for gram, parmesan contains more free glutamate than most MSG-seasoned dishes. Yet nobody ever blamed lasagna for headaches. Nobody warned anyone off cheddar. A retired surgeon named Howard Steele told an interviewer. He had written the original letter as a prank. Steele claimed he invented the name Robert Ho Man. Kwok to win a $10 bet with a colleague. His family disputed the claim. A real Dr. Kwok had existed and died in 2014. The truth of the letter's origin may never be fully untangled from the legend it became. Writer Jennifer Tate, Lee and others have shown how the panic carried a clear racial edge. French restaurants weren't accused. Italian kitchens weren't accused. Only Chinese ones were. In 2020, the dictionary entry for Chinese restaurant syndrome was finally flagged as outdated. Today, the FDA classifies MSG as generally recognized as safe for the general public. The WHO and European food authorities also confirm MSG is safe at normal dietary levels. It was about a letter, a headline, and a country uncertain about a foreign cuisine. Next time someone blames MSG for a headache, ask about their last bowl of Parmesan. Because the ingredient never changed, only the story we told ourselves about it did.